Today we're gonna make some amazing quinoa and chickpea burgers. First step, you're gonna use some pre-cooked quinoa, which is super easy to make. I made a short video on it, linked below. Pretty much what you gotta do is just rinse out the quinoa, then you boil it with some water until it's ready. And I'm also gonna use a can of chickpeas. Now let's use our food processor. I'm gonna throw in the can of chickpeas and the quinoa. Doing about the same amount of quinoa and chickpea. Maybe a little bit more chickpea, I'm not sure. I'm doing about a handful of cilantro and a handful of parsley. Now here is more your choice. I'm using smoked paprika. You can also put cumin. I detest cumin, so I'm not using cumin. Ideally, you should use some chopped onions, but I didn't have, so I'm using onion powder. I do have fresh garlic, so I'm throwing 2 cloves in. You could also use garlic powder. Put it all in the food processor. This is gonna be fully gluten-free. What I do sometimes, I add a couple tablespoons of flour, and that helps it stick together. You can even use a little bit of just egg, just to keep the burger more together. But I don't really care for that. I just like the taste, so mine is gonna be crumbly, but it's still gonna be good. So process it really well. And I really like this little food processor. I am putting a link in the description below if you want to get your own. It makes things easy. It's stainless steel, easy to clean. You can even use the bottom as a bowl if you remove the blades, of course. Now here you go. That's what you want to see. I think that's pretty much ready. You could blend it a little bit more if you want. See here, you would add the flour, or you can add it afterwards and then blend it in with your hand. Let's give it a taste. Tastes pretty good. I'm adding into a clear bowl for visual purposes, but you don't have to. Let's add a little bit more pepper. Again, you could add as many spices or different spices if you want. Add your favorite tastes, up to you. This is the way I'm doing it, and I like it. A little bit more smoked paprika. And here I like to add about a tablespoon of olive oil. Mix it well. I'm gonna fry a few of them, and I'm also gonna bake a few of them. Now here we go. I'm baking this on my clear plate. Put it in a toaster oven for about 15 minutes on 450. Or till it's golden. Meanwhile, let's heat up a little bit of oil and fry these suckers. Let's let the oil heat up a bit. You put them in. You want to get them nice and golden on both sides, and then you're good to go. It's very good. Although it doesn't keep the shape as a burger, but it tastes amazing. Now let's try the toasted ones. Okay. I'm too lazy to move the camera. Let's try it. Okay. It's just as good. And of course, if it tastes just as good, it is definitely better because you didn't cook it in oil or fry it in oil. Even though it has some oil in it.